What do we get from our allegedly great institutions? We get a state broadcaster that promises us that in return for an absurdly anachronistic TV tax we're forced to pay for by law, it will deliver scrupulous impartiality. Then the BBC pathetically says sorry to a football presenter who it will allow to carry on going public with his drearily derivative left-wing groupthink opinions. Pay your 160 quid for unbiased television and radio and get a middle-class, multi-millionaire white guy signalling his dazzling virtue by calling the Tory government Nazis. And, caught in a crisis of its own making, the bungling Beeb grovellingly apologises for trying to stop him. So there you go, the corporation's most sacred contract with the British people, well and truly broken. Meanwhile, what about the police force's contract with the people? Does it include letting more and more cops break the law and remain as officers of the law? Does it include fostering a rampant culture of toxic male sexism and revolting WhatsApp groups making jokes about rape, murder and the traumatised victims of crime? Does it include an understanding that crimes such as burglary, car theft and violent assault will not be investigated by desk-bound rozzers because they're busy patrolling not the streets but the tweets as they diligently trawl through the social media for nasty words in pursuit of ludicrous hate crimes to waste their time on? Does it include an agreement that coppers should record incidents that are not crimes but could be construed as a bit hateful? What the hell is that for? Does it include racing all sirens blazing to a school because an autistic kid dropped a copy of the Quran? No. Long-suffering Brits have never signed up to the new-look left-leaning police force and its reluctance to solve proper crimes and catch criminals. Despite this, senior officers seem solely interested in some old kumbaya claptrap called community relations. The police used to be about prosecuting the bad guys and keeping the streets safe. Now the boys and girls in blue seem to be about painting their patrol cars in rainbow colours to support LGBTQ rights and dancing the Macarena. In short, they're not doing their job. 6 constabularies, including London's flagship Met Police, are in special measures. Everything they do monitored in a bid to raise their abysmally low standards, with rapist cops like Wayne Couzens and David Carrick hiding behind their uniforms and more than 1,000 officers in London alone facing charges of dishonesty and violence, especially against women. The streets are a lethal nightmare, a dangerous situation not helped by the fact that a quarter of all coppers do purely clerical work and never leave the police station. No one blames the hard-working, decent officers who are steered in ridiculous, irrelevant directions by woke chief constables lost in political correctness. But when the police demand a 17% pay rise, we, the unprotected public, have a right to ask, what for? What do we get from our Macarena dancing, rainbow car driving, non-crime hate incident recording police force? Not a whole lot. And that is a national scandal.